Yo, what's up? It's your boy 115 and welcome to a brand new episode of Minecraft Rise of the Neumond Empire. For last time, we have committed into building that bad boy over there in ugly looking generator. Yes, the generator right there is our unlimited lava source, where we created a 15 by 15 hole that digs all the way towards a certain pit in which it can produce an unlimited source of lava. While we did that in the previous episodes, we have completed an XP farm, our own iron farm, rubber sheet farm, and cobblestone generator. We also gained progress so far on our gigantic looking villager hall. That's right, baby. If you don't know, I managed to complete almost 75% of the villager trading hall. Wait, just let me get out. There we go. Let me show you. So, starting from the breeder, which is, let me just get to that. Inside of this room, I managed to fully fill this entire breeder. Inside, we have a lot of villagers ready to be deployed, and here it is, the main event, our gigantic trader hall, where we have 9 Fletchers, over 12 librarians. And we're saving the last 3 for these guys, which will be the cleric. Now, I did all that off cam. I also upgraded the colony to a level 2 town hall, one colony with a level 2, a level 2 house. Excuse me for that one. And of course, I would not forget. Let me just show you the magnum opus. We started producing guns. And best of all, let me just show you. Then, and almost there. John! We got ourselves a farm! We got ourselves a nice little farm with a field. Now then, the nice perk about field is that you just need one. I don't know about it, but you can place it anywhere. Though I'm not sure if it's supposed to be within the colony borders or not, but yeah, you can put in a field anywhere, set the block range, and then have your farmer work on it. I kinda like the AI of this game. Now then, what's our next goal? Well, we're gonna have to do some miscellaneous upgrades, to be honest. And now our goal... Well, we did commit towards this town hall. Yeah, this is the level 2 town hall. Brand new stuff. An upgraded house, 2 upgraded builder's huts, and then 2 upgraded guard towers, which by now some of our guards can ask for shields. And get out of here. Anyway, this bad boy right here is now armed with a shield and a new axe. And
if you say so.
Request maximum gold, seriously, cardboard back tank, and you won't accept. Whatever. Anyway, off camera, I also managed to get started on the barracks, which, if you look at dear old Skylar over there, she is currently digging a lot, because this bad boy is quite large. But the good news is that with 5 barracks towers that can be deployed in this base alone, I could produce 5 guards in total. That means more protection, especially given that we have a lot of guard deaths so far. Now, I'm not sure what's the full potential of a barracks, but I believe it should also increase colony borders like the guard towers. But if it doesn't, well, oh man, that would be painful. Now then, like I said, we're gonna need to use the generator. And I had this idea, to be honest. Our goal is to get that lava from that generator into the mainland. And this will take a lot of pipe work from me and a lot of copper. And for me to get that copper, I would need to make a top farm. And that top farm would make a gigantic copper farm. And for me to get a lot of copper, I would need to make pipes. I would need lava. And that's what we're gonna have to do. Cobblestone generator. We're gonna use that gigantic lump of who's on cobblestone, and we'll just leave one for the sake of our personal use, because we don't really need an entire drill just for that. We could just use that one chest inside my generator, the double chested one, so that we could turn it to tough. Now then, we're gonna need a lot of pipe for that, and I know way forward. It will yield me 4, but that's gonna be a lot. So I'm gonna have to harness that lava from there into the heartland itself. But I know this copper ain't enough. I'm gonna have to gather more. So we have our goal for today. Get the lava into the mainland. Probably store them up in gigantic fluid pits, and then get them into my gigantic mine. Because if you remember last time, we used that mine, this pit in particular, to construct my iron farm, cobblestone generator, and the XP machine. Also my little hidden villager trader hall, which I turned to a dungeon. Now then, let's just say I'll need to gather up some materials and construct the pipes. That way, once you see it in action, we'll be rolling. And I'll see you all once I complete all. Are you kidding me? I was in the middle of getting more copper, and I get greeted with this? You know what? I need to get up there. Wait, why'd I go here? Why'd I go here? I need to get up there. Shut up! There should be an exit point out of here. Seriously, these barbarians love sneaking in, attacking at night, and ooh, why hello there. Time to use that spot I haven't used in a long while. Excuse me? You know you're rude, right? My people need me! Smart about this time. This is the same spot I had in episode 1. Why didn't I build that? Oh wait, I needed to get out of here and I was hungry. Or maybe because I was scared. Anyway, time to get up there and fight, because those barbarians are invading from the western side. And luckily, I can dig myself a hole out of here. And let me just reach it. There. This west, it should come from uphill. Sorry, friend. I had to do this. Spawn. Smash the road later. And now, where are they? Where are those assholes? Where are those barbarians? Rather. Oh, there you are. Just because it's misty doesn't mean I can't see you. One. Oh, no, you won't. Where are they? Just in time. Out of ammo! They're reloading! Get away! I don't need you! You're annoying! I'm here for my kingdom! For my land! I will civilize you yet! Even if I have to burn you in gunpowder! Not yet, there's some more. You! Don't you dare shoot at me! Anyone else? Good. Alright. Well, that was interrupted, but at least I could tell you what was the result of that nice little search. Okay. Right after I eat this bread. I'm hungry. Alright, now then, time for the report. I've gathered at least 6 entire stacks of raw copper, with a seventh soon to be another batch. Now then, the pipes I'm gonna need would be hundreds. And if these could produce 4, so let's say for example, one, I'd say one piece of copper towards 2 pieces of pressed copper, or copper sheets rather, I would make 4. So by combining all of these, I would at least have around, I think, quadruple that. I don't know, my math may not be mathing, so I'll probably have to head back up there and see how many will that get us. What the fuck? Well, that's just genius. Man, I just broke my house. Wait, now I can't remember how it's built. Ow. Ow. Okay, so I have at least 4 stacks of pipes, a stack's worth of fluid tank, and the rest will have to make do because I plan to convert this all into pumps. And the reason why I believe that should be enough because I plan to put them underground and then set them up over there. It could be a bit daunting, but not my problem because I'm gonna have to do it either way. So here goes nothing, boy. Roll the time lapse. boy, that's a lot of pipe work. And for me to put that lava from the main generator all the way towards this nice little tank. Now then, I do have an idea. All I have to do is just grab this, put it in the conveyor belt, and then put it inside some tank, or basin rather, and then have it all pressed down and then stored right here. Seems simple enough, right? Yeah, it should be. But, like always, everything has to deal with the stress. Because I overstressed that one way over there. So, I only have about 21,036 SUs left. Oh boy, I'm gonna need a lot more. But, filling a lot of lava should be good enough. Alright, so yeah, I'll have to think of an idea for me to get this bad boy here all the way just to be here. And then I'll have to spawn proof the area, alright? So I'll think of some way for me to assemble everything. Okay, I believe I have enough for me to create that tough factory now. It should not be too large because I worry about the amount of stress it produces, because these guys alone require a lot of stress. The kinetic stress impact alone would consume about 8 times the revolutions per minute. So that's the idea. And would you ask, why would I have a bunch of tunnels? Is because I plan to organize every one of them into the very outputs that crushed tough can create, which is flint, gold nuggets, iron nuggets, zinc, copper nuggets, and of course electrum nuggets, which is something that I never encountered before, and I don't know what are its uses. And ow, 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 ow. Okay, that hurts. Okay, like I was saying, yes, crushing tough would output 6 individual nuggets, and that's where the chests will come in. Where did I put that chest? Okay, yeah. This is where the chests will come in. Basically, they'll act like storage because, like my iron farm, I have too much stuff in it. So, I have a feeling it's gonna go and tend to the production. So, what I'll do is I'll have to make it small, or well, average more like, and it will be on the bottom of this floor because, I'll be honest man, multi-tiered factories is kind of a cool concept. And at least I get to use other parts of the whole factory, or mine rather. Let's just call this the underground factory. That way, I would call it as it is. All right. So, the flint, because I have a lot of flint being produced, I can just simply throw it off. And yet this guy is always gonna pop out a lot more. So, yeah, let's get to building, I suppose. Alright, so here's the complete factory. Now then, these tunnels have filters on them. That way it will split off towards some of the nicer nuggets. And if flit comes out, it will just be simply going through a chute and then be burnt to lava. I already have enough of that stuff. If any unique ore comes out, well, nugget rather, it will be pressed down hard and then be sent to these chests. I made them quadruple chests so that there'd be more storage. It will all start with 9 pieces of stone. Time to test it in action. Ooh, 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 ooh. Please. Yeah, it will take a while. Wait, let's see. What are the odds of some stuff going on? No, wait, no. Okay. Let's say, for example, I get a gold nugget. How long will it take? Nope. Ah, yeah. 25, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So 50%. Any of these would come up, but each would be a 10% chance. Whereas 25%, yeah, no, it is gonna be equal enough. So it will take a while for these guys to start getting crushed. And I think our lava supply will be just fine. At least we managed to create an unlimited amount of copper and other stuff, so I think that should work. But let's check the brass tunnels. Alright, let's see. Wait a minute, what do these do? Split. Right. Forced split. Round robin. Forced round robin for nearest synchronized inputs. Don't get it. Wait. What do tunnels actually do? Okay, let's hold on to wonder. Okay, so for example, brass tunnels can be used to cover up your belts. Obviously. Brass tunnels have filter slots each on each open side. Filters are inbound connections, simply make non-matching items reject. Filters on outbound connections can be used to sort items by type. Okay, so it does split, but it uses multiple tunnels. Whenever a passing item has multiple valid exits, the distribution mode will decide how to handle it. Okay, so for example, one input brass tunnels on parallel belts will form a group. This is important. Okay, so if I were to filter this stuff, incoming items will be distributed all connected exits. So that's it. Okay. Distribution method. Okay, split outputs. For split, never skip outputs instead wait until they are free. Round robin keeps stacks hold and cycles outputs iteratively. Force round robin never skips outputs. Further nearest prioritizes outputs closest to the item's input location. Randomize will distribute whole stacks and randomly pick outputs. Synchronize it, setting for brass tunnels. Every item only allowed tunnel in the group has one waiting. Okay. Doesn't show. Okay. I don't think that works. So why aren't crushed up stuff coming out? That's my question. Well, I guess you never know. But at least stuff's coming out. But nothing's coming. Is there something wrong? Hold on. I know I put it enough input. It should be there. Let me just remove the filters first. How that react or not. Ah well, I suppose we'll see to it what happens next. But I'll keep checking as it is. Because that's all the time we have for today, I suppose. Because I got lots of editing to do anyway. So, it's your boy 115, and as always, I will be signing off.